We're going to do a reef knot first of all, and this is good for joining two pieces of rope that are the same thickness, or for tying two ends of string together. If you've wrapped some string around a box and you want to tie it off at the top, a reef knot's a good knot to tie at the top because the ropes are the same thickness there. So we've got a piece on our left, a piece on our right, and there's a nice little saying that you can have, which is left over right and under, right over left and under. So what that means is you take your left piece, put it over the piece on the right, and then go under, and that's what it means to go under, like starting off your shoelace. And then the second half of the saying is right over left and under. So your right piece now goes over the piece on the left and tucks under like that. And that gives you your reef knot. And the way you can tell that you've tied it correctly is you'll be able to just move it like that and it looks nice and symmetrical. And the other little trick that just helps you make sure you know what you've done is right is to notice that, see how I'm going over the manila part there with my blue rope? Well, when I keep going, I want to go over the manila as well with my blue rope. So on this side, that blue is going over both bits of manila. And on this side, the manila has gone behind both bits of the blue. If you happen to do it wrong, so instead of going, so I've done my right over left and under, and then I accidentally go this way, so I've gone behind instead of over, I end up tying a granny knot, and the granny knot's kind of twisted and it's also likely to pull undone, which is why it's no good, and you can't do that little manoeuvre pushing it open like you could before. So if you get a granny knot, just half undo it, have a look at what one of the ropes is doing. So this one's going over, if you like, this one's going behind. In fact, I can solve it by noting that at this side my blue is going over, so I just make sure the blue goes over at the top. Or I could have solved it on the other side. This is coming from behind, so I just make sure it goes behind and goes through that way. And there I get my nice reef knot. Beautiful.